Hello guys, welcome to the channel. As usual, I want to see if there's any request that I feel drawn to. Achako B6X saying, Hello, talking about twin flame is interesting and instructive. In Japan, it's called twin ray, but when I look at twin flame, the meaning was different. I feel that twin ray has a stronger connection. I would like you to read if there's a twin ray among the members, but I am sorry if you had read it before. Forgiven. You can search who has twin flame. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I also going to explain my reading here and my opinion as I progress after this reading because right now I have a different opinion about this. Twin can feel telepathy and energy even if they are far away, but if a member meets a twin or future spouse and cannot meet or talk, and it is only energy or soul only connection, will the member trust the other person? Even if it's a twin, does it take time to trust? Or don't you trust them if they don't meet in person? I'm sorry if it's hard to understand the meaning. If you don't mind, please reading. What I'm getting here is that you're asking if there are twin flames among the member. I'm gonna explain you why it's impossible for BTS member to have a pair of twin flame among the member. Yeah, and this is not because I want to spank the shippers, in as I used to. Yeah, but this is because I want to share you spiritual knowledge because these people who's thinking that Taehyung and Jungkook, Jimin and Jungkook, Jimin and Taehyung are twin flame because they look alike to one another, because they call each other twin flame, because they are similar to one another. Well, their looks they're similar to one another, or they are look similar to one another to you. The explanation is because when I read their energy check reading, they they are still dealing with their karmic lesson. Yeah, people who are still dealing with their karmic lesson, it's impossible for them to meet their twin flame. Yeah, if they meet their twin flame during this karmic phase, yeah, they're gonna hate each other, they're gonna kill each other. Yeah, in which what happened to me in my past life, in one of my past life, I met my twin flame when we are both in a heavily karmic energy, and it's caused us separation that lasts until 100 years or more. Yeah, so we both have to be reborn in a situation that we don't like, heavily karmic situation, just to pay what happened in the past because we met when we still dealing with the karmic. And I don't think it's take a long time for twin flames, if they're still in a heavily karmic energy, to destroy each other. I mean, when you meet your twin flame, when you're still in a heavy karmic energy, it's gonna require like 1 year or 2 years for you to destroy one another. Yeah, because whatever you feel with your twin flames, it's gonna resonate amplified greatly. So if your energy is pure, that is what's going to amplify. But if your energy is toxic, that is what will amplify it. That's why if BTS member has a pair of twin flames among the members, they're not gonna be successful until 10 years the way they did right now. Maybe on the second year, one of them is going to leave the band, or the band will like split, yeah, and they're gonna hate each other, yeah, because they are still in karmic situation. Yeah, that's why it's impossible for BTS member to have a twin flame connection to one another. But their connection is beautiful, their bond is very beautiful, it's the most beautiful in the world. It is beautiful because they are in business. Yeah, that's what the business wants you to see. Their beautiful connection. Yeah. Well, we see the Jin, he said that sometimes it's not as what it's shown on the camera. I think he said that once, but I forgot when. Yeah. So you have to remember this is not a K drama. Yeah, BTS whatever they present their show, it's not K drama. It's all made up. Yeah, it's all just for show entertainment. Yeah, yes, there are genuinity in it. Yeah, they cannot be as entertaining as they are if they are not being authentic. However, some certain behavior are directed. Yeah, sometimes the director, the agency, tell them briefing before they're going live. Hey, before you're going live, this is what you must say, and this is what you shall not say. And if there is offense doing this, you shall respond to this. Yeah. And also, I think during live even, sometimes they check phone. Maybe their agency is talking to them. Hey, tell Jimin to don't escalate it more. Yes. Tell Jimin to sit properly. Yeah. Tell Suga to stop being a stone. Yeah. It's not impossible for that thing to happen. Yes. So don't just because you saw it as beautiful, don't just take it as if it is what's really going on. Yeah. You never know what's happening behind the scene. Yeah, and that's why even though to you it's the most beautiful bond in the world, part of it it's a script. Yeah, it's scripted. Especially fan service, it's directed. Yeah, to those who don't mind doing that. Yeah, maybe because they don't feel attracted to one another, so I'm okay if I'm touching them. If they agree, why not? Right? Money, man. So don't believe 100% whatever you see on the camera. Sometimes they are not what it seems. Yeah, but I'm not saying that they are fake. Yeah. In this reading, I got all member met their soulmates. However, there's a different case, special case with Jimin, Jungkook, and I think Jin also. And also, whenever I read their energy, their karmic situation, their future spouse, yeah, road to future spouse, there's a consistency showing that in Taehyung, it's very personal journey on his own. His soulmate become his inspiration. That's how I know that Taehyung don't have a twin flame, but he has a very strong soulmate connection with someone. Yeah, this connection is very strong that she always show up as a star girl. I thought she is an idol. Yeah, whether she's really an idol, I really not sure because it seems like she's not enjoying what she's doing. J-Hope is definitely going to marry someone that is similar to him, but again, it's not a twin flame. Namjoon also going to meet someone who's similar in him. She is very powerful, but again, it's also not a twin flame. But Jin, it's a soulmate connection that feels like mother and son, with Jin as the son, and that mom and his wife is playing a role of a mother or a teacher, and she will teach Jin about something that he's struggling with all this time. Now, let's talk about Jimin and Jungkook. The card showing up here is not following my request. Yeah, I said if you give me the exact same card, I'm going to say that it's a twin flame connection. Yeah, but Jimin, I think he got the lovers and 10 of cups. Yeah, that's why I'm saying no, it's not comparable. So I don't think this is a twin flame. Yeah, and Jungkook, I think he got the devil or tower. Yeah, it's also incomparable. So I'm not saying that it's a twin flame also. But when I did their reading, romantic energy, yeah, their karmic lessons, so they finally meet their future spouse. There is a very strong telepathical situation that I detected from the cards. Yeah, I've been doubting that it's happened in Jimin because I don't think he is a spiritual person. Yeah, Jungkook, I still believe that he is a spiritual person because he's very intuitive. In the past, I also did a reading about who is spiritual among the BTS member, but I couldn't find it. Lucky I still remember the result. Yeah, it's very surprising to me that apparently Jimin is probably the most spiritual among them, whether he realizes it or not. His ajna is very active. Yeah, Suga is consciously spiritual. Taehyung, um, I think he also tend to spirituality, but he surprisingly not as spiritual as Suga and Jimin. Yeah, or maybe I read it wrong. Yeah. And what surprised me also is that Jungkook is not a spiritual person. Yes, he is intuitive, but he is not spiritual. Yeah, how do I know? Because it shows King of Pentacles. This is a very practical person. Yeah, he don't believe in mumbo jumbo. Yeah, something that I do here. And also, there's a video that I made. Did they watch tarot reading? And the answer is that Jungkook scared of this kind of thing because he still cannot face himself. However, this kind of person who show up as King of Pentacles, he got a like telepathical connection with a woman somewhere where the woman is more active than him. Yeah, it's like she's actively sending him like message or whatsoever. Yeah, which is the opposite of what's happening in Jimin's situation. In Jimin's situation, it seems like Jimin is the one who actively sending message, sending signal to his twin flame. Yeah, but how do I know it's not Jimin and Jungkook back again? Yeah, back again to our uh, theory. Yeah, because if Jimin and Jungkook are twin flames to one another, and we see that their energy is very heavily karmic, yeah, and this is already a sign that they are not twin flame. Because even with all heavy karmic together, they are still best friend. Either they are karmic, yeah, either their connection is actually karmic or karmic soulmate at least. Yeah, I mean karmic soulmate is someone where me and BTS where they come to like save my life. Yeah, it's almost like that. Yeah, but I really don't know if they're really my soulmate or not. Yeah, so I'm not claiming. Yeah. Um. Anyway, that's how I know that there are twin flames among the BTS member from the cards that is shown. Yeah, because it's weird. Yeah, they haven't met, but it seems like Jimin is uh, actively talking to this person. Yeah, this person. But and Jungkook, he also haven't met, but it's like he is receiving help from someone. Yeah, that out there. I don't think it's wise to share to you what happened if the person don't believe this. Yeah, but the answer, to make it short, the answer to your question is it's depend on the person. Can a person trust their twin flame is normal? Yes, it's a possible, very possible. Yeah, very possible. But I don't want to tell you how is it possible, and also I'm not gonna share you my experience, how I finally trust that this is a twin flame connection. I'm not gonna share that. Those who are wanna be a twin flame, they're gonna listen to me to learn how to be a twin flame, while twin flame is not learned. Twin flame is who you are, is an identity. Yeah, it's like you were born with a sibling, with a twin siblings, or born alone. Yeah, it's only that special. Yeah, and also I asked ChatGPT to explain the Japanese concept of twin ray. Yeah, and based on the explanation here, Achako, I'm this is whatever it is twin ray is, this is what I was talking about when I called twin flame. I hope I already answer or your question here. I thank you so much for the question. See you again on my next video. I apologize if there's any hurtful words. Okay, I'm out.